tonight at 8 on Fox 5.
Starburst California fruit cheese.
Start it up. The real fruit juice. Start it up. Turn your taste buds loose. Start it up. Starburst starts up the juice.
Starburst California fruit cheese. 4 mouth-watering flavors like strawberry watermelon and Malibu punch. That'll give your mouth a splash of California.
Starburst starts up the juice.
That chemical company's army of lawyers would have walked all over us if it weren't for the help and counsel we received from Pitla.
1-800-63-PITLA. Personal Injury Trial Lawyers Association.
Come to Puppy City for the largest selections of AKC puppies. Free housebreaking wee-wee pads with every purchase of a puppy. That's at Puppy City, Ocean Avenue, and Avenue U in Brooklyn, New York.
Hey, tempt your tummy?
No, Pete.
Honey Nut Cheerios blends golden honey with crunchy nuts.
Did you say honey and nuts?
Part of your complete breakfast. It's a Honey Nut Cheerio.
It's my birthday, but the presents are for you. Magic motion stickers that magically change. You can get one of 6 in these specially marked boxes of Honey Nut Cheerios, Apple Cinnamon Cheerios, and regular Cheerios.
You are watching Fox 5.
Fox
Kids Club.
I'm feeling 10 feet tall today. The sky is the limit. When you stand tall, you reach the top. But of course, if that doesn't work, try a step ladder. It's easier than stilts. Now let's get a leg up with our first Dick Tracy cartoon.
Calling all units, calling all units. Stand by for the original Dick Tracy Show, as created by Chester Gould. We'll return to the Dick Tracy Show after these messages.
I know what you like. You can't fake it.
Tyson breast patties.
I know the play before you make it.
And microwave sandwiches, bun and all.
We're just family, you and me. Tyson, feeding you is good as good can be.
For your family, we make our patties from only the finest Tyson chicken breast.
Tyson's feeding you like family. Tyson's feeding you.
You'll grow big and strong if you eat all your baby food. Baby, eat and grow, baby. Look, baby, eat and grow is really growing. I love it when I feed her and she moves. I love it. And I love to watch her growing up, 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 up. Let me feed her. Baby, eat and grow, baby, eat and grow. I love her and feed her. And what do you know? What do you know? That's Mommy's big girl.
Baby, eat and grow. She really grows.
Listen to the sound. Listen to the apple sweet crunch. The apple sweet crunch that's way too much is part of this complete breakfast. Listen.
Coast Guard to base, pursuing suspect vessel.
This is United States Coast Guard. Skipper, stop your vessel.
Stopping illegal drug smugglers is just one of the jobs the Coast Guard does every day. Be part of the action.
Coast Guard and Coast Guard Reserve. Call toll-free or see your Coast Guard recruiter.
I've been framed. That's because we're going back to Dick Tracy.
We'll return to the Dick Tracy Show after these messages.
This summer, when the sun gets low,
Wouldn't it be nice to have some fun?
the fun's gonna start.
Jack Tripper, this is your life.
You're going to have a little company.
I enjoy your company, too.
the slap-happy cast of Three's Company. And after that,
We are a hit.
drop in on Alex, Mallory, Jennifer, and Mom and Dad. It's Three's Company at 6, followed by Family Ties at 6:30. Tonight on Fox 5.
Last time, the rabbit was in Tricks Land, where zillions of other rabbits offered him sweet, fruity tricks.
Hannibal! At last, sweet, delicious tricks. The fruity part of my complete breakfast. Wow! Delicious, yummy, awesome, stupendous. Huh?
Hey, Rabbit, can I have some too?
Silly kid, tricks are for rabbits. Tricks are for rabbits.
Tricks are for kids. Tricks are for kids. Silly rabbit.
A rabbit can dream, can't he?
We're just starting out, so we gotta watch every penny.
But you know, you can live well if you're smart.
This table, it's great. Kate found it for next to nothing.
She has a nose for value.
That's not all I've got a nose for. Ooh. For dirty, smelly laundry, I found Lemon Dash. It gets out even tough odors, so everything's really clean.
And it doesn't cost us loads.
Smart, huh?
Dash, the smart way to beat smelly dirt.
This is Professor Maurice Tinkley with the long and short of it on the tallest man in the world. His name was Robert Wadlow of Illinois, and he was 8 feet 11 inches tall, and he got nosebleeds whenever he stood on his tippy toes, or anyone else's tippy toe for that matter. He wore a size 37 shoe, which was converted to parking garages soon after he died. Trust me on this, it's no tall tale. Now back to Dick Tracy. Wadlow!
We'll return to the Dick Tracy Show after these messages.
Did you hear that? 5 days a week for fantastical flights of fantasy and imagination.
When we grow up, we might even have our own television show.
Muppet Babies.
Good cartoon!
Muppet Babies, today at 3 on Fox 5.
There's something new in Gotham City. It's Batman, like you've never seen him before.
Hey, Joker, a battering surprise!
Missed me. Time for a change.
That disguise won't work, Joker.
No, try this. So long, Batman.
That jet, wings out. Fire!
You've got great new weapons, Batman. But I don't run out of tricks. You'll need them.
Batman, the Dark Knight Collection. Batman, like you've never seen him before, each sold separately.
This is tough.
Hey, that's no way to feel. When you power up with a complete breakfast with low-sugar Cheerios...
Cheerios?
You're feeling your own. You're feeling your own. Cheerios. Come on. But you know we're back in power. So let's go. You can't stop. You're powered to go. Now you're feeling your Cheerios.
I can do it.
Now that's the way to feel. He's feeling his Cheerios.
Surprise! It's new Little Miss Sally surprise. It's Little Miss, new Little Miss, new Little Miss Sally surprise. I love your growing hair and your little new size. Little Miss, new Little Miss, new Little Miss Sally surprise. Mine's a cheerleader. Mine's a ballerina. Surprise! Mine's a flower girl. Little Miss, new Little Miss, new Little Miss Sally surprise.
There's a whole world of new Little Miss Dolly Surprise, each sold separately.
Where are you going, Sonny?
To the new exhibit of Cocoa Puffs. Oh, would you look at all these big chocolate puffs for a big chocolate crunch?
They're part of your complete breakfast.
I know, the part I just can't resist. Ooh, that's a big crunch.
Yeah, the big chocolate crunch we love.
Wait!
Where's Sonny?
Man, those big chocolate puffs always pack a big chocolate crunch in Cocoa Puffs.
Now back to Dick Tracy, no? Yes. Today at 3 o'clock, don't miss Kermit, Miss Piggy, and the rest of the gang on Muppet Babies. Then at 3:30, join the Rodents of Rock on Alvin and the Chipmunks. Now, stay tuned for the hilarious antics of Dennis the Menace, right here on Fox 5.
and Mario is your only hope. Team up with him in the new Super Mario Land. Guide him on the Nintendo Game Boy. Challenge the mysteries and terrors of ancient Egypt. Battle all the horrors of the deep. Master lots of weird worlds to give Mario a happy ending and make your world a better place. New Super Mario Land and other exciting games for Game Boy. Nintendo. Now you're playing with power. Portable power.
Memory Breakthrough can be yours for the incredibly low price of $59.95.
What I want to do now is go back to the list. I'd like anyone here in the room to call out any number on that list. I'll immediately tell you the word you called. Or call out any of the words, I'll immediately tell you the number. Okay, can we begin? Number and item. Apple's number 10. Cross it off on your sheet, folks, so you know it's been called. Number 8, of course, was Cadillac. Cross it off. 6 was house, and 15 was kangaroo. 4 was football. 7 was egg. Cross them off. 12 was consciousness. Cross it off. 11 was ring. Cross it off. 5 was sunlight. Cross it off. 14 was girls. Hold on just for a second. Let me now tell you the ones you didn't call. You didn't call number 1, which was Sunday. You didn't call 2, which was car. You didn't call 3, which is lunch. You also didn't call number 9, which was wristwatch. You didn't call number 13, which was ham bone. And that's all of them by memory.
Having a better memory definitely translates to money. As a matter of fact, it is money, because if you remember things, people, places, facts, it will help you in every facet of your life, in the business world, in education, and if you have a better mind, more knowledge, you can make more money.
I had an 800% increase in my memory retention from learning the fundamentals that the course gave me and then applying that to my business.
You should really take the course. It's so important to have a good memory. There's so much to remember, so little time, so many people to meet, so many places to go. You don't want to forget who you're going to go see and where you're going. So take the course. It's great.
Don't just hang around, drop everything, and come running. It's time to celebrate Totally Hidden Videos Summertime Hits, Saturday.
Calling all units, calling all units. Stand by for the original Dick Tracy Show, as created by Chester Gould. We'll return to the Dick Tracy Show after these messages.
Put down the ducky. Put down the ducky.
The Great Connecticut Duck Race is back and bigger than ever. $30,000 in prizes, including a 1990 Ford Probe, trips to Switzerland, Orlando, or Phoenix, and more. Just dial 522-DUCK and adopt a rubber ducky for $5. All proceeds benefit Riverfront Recapture, the Science Museum of Connecticut, and the Community Renewal Team. Race day is July 7th. Get your duck today by calling 522-DUCK now.
It's time to use your WTIC Kids Club card. Your card at Duck Central in the Hartford Civic Center gets you 2 ducks for $9 to be used at the Great Connecticut Duck Race coming July 7th.
Hi, Mom.
Your card at the Science Museum gets you in for half price. On July 7th during Riverfest, come by our Kids Clubhouse for prizes and ride the Bushnell Carousel for free. So get your cards ready for summer fun.
And if you're not watching, you better turn on your TV.
They sure don't make earthquakes like they used to. On the next Monsters today, Eddie's heading for Hollywood.
Your little invention has zapped Eddie into the middle of that awful TV show.
Those terrible teens.
The show Mom and Pop absolutely forbid me to watch.
Is Eddie ready to stay?
You mean it's my choice?
Or will Grandpa try to zap him back?
It didn't work.
That's what you think. Going Hollywood on the Monsters today.
Saturday morning at 9:30 on Fox 61.
This is Mr. Spock. You'll learn next why returning Captain Pike to Talos 4 was worth risking my life and Captain Kirk's career.
Don't, please, don't punish me.
Saturday at 6 on WTIC Fox 61.
Now, back to the Dick Tracy Show.
Same hometown. Sacramento.
We'll return to the Dick Tracy Show after these messages.
Presenting Adventures in the Breakfast Zone, featuring your favorite stars, like the Bakers, Lucky the Leprechaun, and Sonny the Cuckoo Bird. With the fun games, stories, and puzzles inside, you can find out, will the rabbit get tricks?
I just got to get some tricks.
What's Count Chocula scared of? Don't open that box. Well, you can collect all 3 different magazines, one free on the back of all these specially wrapped boxes, so you can check them out before they check out.
Next time on Star Trek, The Next Generation, an enterprise from the past rips through time and alters the future.
I'm supposed to be dead.
Now, Lieutenant Yar lives again to help the crew fight a devastating battle.
This war's not supposed to be happening. You've got to send those people back to correct this.
And one courageous team must die to save the Federation from destruction on Star Trek, The Next Generation.
Saturday at 7 on WTIC Fox 61.
Are you ready to party?
On the next My Secret Identity, a school concert gives Andrew
A splitting headache!
but when he discovers someone's bootlegged the band's music,
You saw me sign that contract. No recordings, none, 0, less than 1.
can he and Doc pinpoint the pirates?
Whoever made this tape definitely knew what he was doing.
Or will a search for them hit a false note
That was too easy.
before it hits the right note on the next My Secret Identity?
Sunday at 5 on Fox 61.
George Jetson, hardworking husband, father of the future, faces another weekday with dignity and decorum. The Jetson.
Astro!
You can't beat him.
What are you doing, Pop?
George!
So join him. Weekdays.
Must have been a real hard day.
Weekdays at 7 on WTIC Fox 61.
Now, back to the Dick Tracy Show. We'll return to the Dick Tracy Show after these messages.
More Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
We better taste it to make sure it's
Cinnamunchy crunchy, cinnamon and sugar.
What a crunch!
They're eating all the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I know.
Who turned out the lights?
Oh, I'm scared.
Oh, my.
Sorry, guys. It's our turn for the taste of cinnamon and sugar.
The crunchy part of this complete breakfast.
We can't resist.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Neither can we.
Uh-oh.
There's a new girl in town, and she's making waves. Her name is Maxie, and her show is Maxie's World. Get ready to meet all her new friends, and her old friends, too, like Miss Mischief herself, Punky Brewster, and those smooth dudes and dudettes, the Beverly Hills Teens, with plenty of action and laughter to the max, and a little romance, too. There's always something happening in Maxie's World.
Weekdays at 7:30 on WTIC Fox 61.
Oh, boy. That guy's funny.
It's Woody Woodpecker. The world's wildest, wackiest woodpecker in his very own cartoon show. You'll roll on the floor with laughter watching Woody in his slap-happy half hour of hilarious cartoon fun. It's the Woody Woodpecker Show.
Weekdays at 8:30 on Fox 61. It's time to use your WTIC Kids Club card.
Fox Kids Club.
Your card at Duck Central in the Hartford Civic Center gets you 2 ducks for $9 to be used at the Great Connecticut Duck Race coming July 7th.
Hi, Mom.
Your card at the Science Museum gets you in for half price. On July 7th during Riverfest, come by our Kids Clubhouse for prizes and ride the Bushnell Carousel for free. So get your cards ready for summer fun.
And if you're not watching, you better turn on your TV.
Now, back to the Dick Tracy Show.
Oh, you certainly wrapped up the old mummy case in a hurry.
Coming up next, Denver, the last dinosaur. He'll rock and roll his way into your heart right here on WTIC Fox 61. Your ticket to the best.
Your tummy?
No, Pete.
But Honey Nut Cheerios blends golden honey with crunchy nuts.
Did you say honey and nuts?
Part of your complete breakfast.
It's a Honey Nut Cheerios.
It's my birthday, with the presents are for you. Magic motion stickers that magically change. You can get one of 6 in these specially marked boxes of Honey Nut Cheerios, Apple Cinnamon Cheerios, and regular Cheerios.
This is Mr. Spock. You'll learn next why returning Captain Pike to Talos 4 was worth risking my life and Captain Kirk's career.
Don't, please, don't punish me.
Saturday at 6 on WTIC Fox 61.
Cheers' summer celebration is headed upriver on Saturday, July 7th, as the 1990 Riverfest brings family fun for everyone. Shows, exhibitions, games, rides, arts and crafts, a bike race, and a duck race, clowns and music.
Sure, copper. That man is Dick Tracy. I'm in the police jet.
Shut up! Oh, you make my head itch.
The blockbuster hit of the summer is on Fox 5. The original Dick Tracy, today at 2 on Fox 5.
You are watching Fox 5.
Kids Club.
Happy 4th of July! There's always something special in the air on the 4th of July. Fireworks? Yeah, but I mean something you can't see. The sound of a crowd at a baseball game? Is that all you do, play baseball and watch fireworks? Yep. Can I come? Sure, after we watch Dick Tracy.
Calling all units, calling all units. Stand by for the original Dick Tracy Show, as created by Chester Gould. We'll return to the Dick Tracy Show after these messages.
Introducing Leatherhead, the evil Cajun gator.
Leatherhead, these are your targets, the friends of the Ninja Turtles. Yusaki Yojimbo, the samurai rabbit. Casey Jones, the sports warrior. And Metalhead, the robotic turtle vending machine. Destroy them!
Whoa, better watch the old blood pressure, Shredhead.
Yeah, you might pop a river.
See you later, alligator.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
From Playmate.
Deep in the Yakima Valley lives a hungry beast with an appetite as big as...
A moose, a pig.
A wolf. Definitely a chicken.
He's Big Mix. Now Kellogg's introduces Big Mix cereal, as mixed up as Big Mix himself, with oats, rice, wheat, corn, and raisins to tame the wild chicken, wolf, moose, pig appetite in you. Part of his complete breakfast.
Billy loves raisins. He's part chicken, you know.
When your hunger runs wild, answer the call of Big Mix.
Remember when we thought we could change the world, and others who thought so too? As a Child Reach sponsor, you reach out to one suffering child. You give a child the chance to go to school, grow nutritious food, drink clean water, get life-saving vaccines. I haven't given up on changing the world. I'm changing the world for one little girl. For me, it's Jenny. For you, well, one child is waiting for you to care. Please call now.
I've been framed! That's because we're going back to Dick Tracy.
We'll return to the Dick Tracy Show after these messages.
The new kids on the block will be rocking Giant Stadium Friday, July 20th, and the Fox 5 Kids Club and Child World want you to be there. Wow! Enter the Rockin' Summer Sweepstakes and win 4 tickets to see Jordan, Jonathan, Joe, Donnie, and Danny, or win your very own party pack. Yeah! Pick up an official entry form at your nearest participating Child World store and make this the hottest summer ever.
Presenting Adventures in the Breakfast Zone, featuring your favorite stars, like the Bakers, Lucky the Leprechaun, and Sonny the Cuckoo Bird. With the fun games, stories, and puzzles inside, you can find out, will the rabbit get tricks?
I just got to get some tricks.
What's Count Chocula scared of? Don't open that box. Well, you can collect all 3 different magazines, 1 free on the back of all these specially wrapped boxes, so you can check them out before they check out.
Hey, tempt your tummy?
No, Pete.
But Honey Nut Cheerios blends golden honey with crunchy nuts.
Did you say honey and nuts?
Part of your complete breakfast. It's a Honey Nut Cheerios.
It's my birthday, but the presents are for you. Magic motion stickers that magically change. You can get one of 6 in these specially marked boxes of Honey Nut Cheerios, Apple Cinnamon Cheerios, and regular Cheerios.
What America means to me by DJ Cat. America is my home. America means that every 4th of July is a holiday with lots of food and fun and stuff like that there. America is a place where people and cats all over the world live together and work together and go to school together and watch great cartoons together like Dick Tracy. And here he comes now. Another great American.
In 1. We'll return to the Dick Tracy Show after these messages.
Did you hear that? 5 days a week for fantastical flights of fantasy and imagination.
When we grow up, we might even have our own television show.
Muppet Babies.
Good cartoon!
Muppet Babies, today at 3 on Fox 5.
Scary bat marshmallows and monster cereals will change the way you eat breakfast.
Bats! Bats! Big bat marshmallows!
It's Count Chocula. Frankenbetter.
Fruity yummy mummy.
Throw the switch, Chocula!
Batfully good bat marshmallows.
So delicious! It's scary.
Bat marshmallows and monster cereals. The spooky part of your complete breakfast will never be the same.
Now, from Walt Disney Records, it's the musical soundtrack from the hit motion picture The Little Mermaid. Sing along with magical songs like Part of Your World.
Wish I could be part of that world.
Kiss the Girl. And Under the Sea. Make Disney magic part of your world with the Little Mermaid soundtrack on cassette for $9.95 or compact disc for $14.95. Plus, if you order now, you'll receive a beautiful Little Mermaid poster free. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-648-9500. That's 1-800-648-9500. Or save $4 COD charges by mailing check or money order for $9.95 for cassette or $14.95 for compact disc to the Little Mermaid, P.O. Box 5155, Department 2, FDR Station, New York, New York, 10150. Visa and MasterCard accepted.
Listen to the apple sweet crunch. The apple sweet crunch that's ready to munch is part of this complete breakfast.
Now back to Dick Tracy, no? Yes.
Told you. It was their joke. They told me they go to the pillow department and give me the sleep. I didn't get it. But now I got it. I think the joke's on them. I think.
Today at 3 o'clock, don't miss Kermit, Miss Piggy, and the rest of the gang on Muppet Babies. Then at 3:30, join the Rodents of Rock on Alvin and the Chipmunks. Now, stay tuned for the hilarious antics of Dennis the Menace, right here on Fox 5.
Hey, tempt your tummy?
No, Pete.
But Honey Nut Cheerios blends.
Total 522-9248.
Next on Hunter.
Your best shot wasn't good enough, was it, loser?
A killer takes the fall. And Rick falls in love.
Maybe you'll like being a street cop's wife. Let's find out.
But there's a terrible price.
Hunter's not the type to blow somebody away. Where can I find him?
We was discussing our deal.
Hunter wanted to marry this girl.
Now Rick wants to get even.
Tonight at 7 on Fox 61.
It's Kevin Bacon and Elizabeth McGovern in a labor of love comedy from John Hughes. She's having a baby.
Thursday at 8 on WTIC Fox 61.
WTIC, it's your ticket to the best. Your ticket to the best.
Calling all units. Calling all units. Stand by for the original Dick Tracy Show, as created by Chester Gould. We'll return to the Dick Tracy Show after these messages. Now, back to the Dick Tracy Show.
Introducing Leatherhead, the evil Cajun gator.
Leatherhead, these are your targets, the friends of the Ninja Turtles. Yusaki Yojimbo, the samurai rabbit. Casey Jones, the sports warrior. And Metalhead, the robotic turtle vending machine. Destroy them!
Whoa, better watch the old blood pressure, Shredhead. Yeah, you might pop a river. See you later, alligator.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
From Playmates.
Tonight, prepare yourself for an alien drug.
Put your hands on top of your head.
That turns complete strangers into soulmates.
George, what the hell is this? Sardinak.
And bonds them for life.
He drank the Sardinak, and you were the first person he saw?
No matter who they are.
You've got a chemical inside your body. What you're feeling isn't real.
Tonight at 9 on WTIC Fox 61.
Don't look at me that way.
For a limited time only, Fox 61 brings you the hits of summer. Tune in and rock out with these fabulous favorites. Here's what you get.
Baby love, my baby love. Get out of there, Dad. I'm going out of my head. Me and the boys, just playing the ball about you and me, and the games people play. It's the thing to do, kids will envy. Used to do the Freddy. Love is kind of crazy, little girl like you.
Wow! Good God, y'all.
What is it good for? I'll never forget him, the leader of the pack. Keep me hanging on.
All the hits all summer long, absolutely free on Fox 61 WTIC-TV.
Now, back to the Dick Tracy Show.
Sayonara!
We'll return to the Dick Tracy Show after these messages.
Tonight, experience an alien drug that turns strangers into soulmates and bonds them for life.
George, what the hell is this? Sardinak.
No matter who they are.
He drank the Sardinak, and you were the first person he saw?
Tonight at 9 on WTIC Fox 61.
This is tough.
Hey, that's no way to feel. When you power up with a complete breakfast with low-sugar Cheerios...
Cheerios?
You're feeling your own.
You're feeling your own. Cheerios.
Come on.
But you know what back in power, those little lows.
Let's go.
You can't stop. You're powered to go. Now you're feeling your Cheerios.
I
feel?
He's feeling his Cheerios!
George Jetson, hard-working husband, father of the future, faces another weekday with dignity and decorum. The Jetson.
Astro.
You can't beat him.
What are you doing, Pop?
George!
So join him. Weekdays.
Must have been a real hard day.
Weekdays at 7 on WTIC Fox 61.
There's a new girl in town, and she's making waves. Her name is Maxie, and her show is Maxie's World. Get ready to meet all her new friends, and her old friends, too, like Miss Mischief herself, Punky Brewster, and those smooth dudes and dudettes, the Beverly Hills Teens, with plenty of action and laughter to the max. And a little romance, too. There's always something happening in Maxie's World.
Weekdays at 7:30 on WTIC Fox 61. It's hot, it's free, it's coming your way. The summer issue of Totally Kids, the Fox Kids Club magazine. From cover to cover, it's packed with sizzling summer fun. To start getting Totally Kids, you've got to be a Fox Kids Club member. If you haven't joined yet, here's how. Send a postcard with your name, street address, city, state, zip, and your birthday to Fox Kids Club, P.O. Box Fox, Hartford, Connecticut, 06123.
Now, back to the Dick Tracy Show. We'll return to the Dick Tracy Show after these messages.
Hey, tempt your tummy?
No, Pete.
Honey Nut Cheerios blends golden honey with crunchy nuts.
Did you say honey and nuts?
Part of your complete breakfast.
It's a Honey Nut Cheerio.
It's my birthday, but the presents are for you. Magic motion stickers that magically change. You can get one of 6 in these specially marked boxes of Honey Nut Cheerios, Apple Cinnamon Cheerios, and regular Cheerios.
They're internationally known.
Check it out. We're at the top of the charts.
Instantly recognized.
It's the Turtles.
This guy's sharp as a bowling ball.
Admired by millions.
Tubuloso, dude.
And if you haven't caught them on TV, come out from under your shell.
Like, you gotta open yourself up to new experiences, okay?
They're the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell.
It's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it.
Weekdays at 5. For a limited time only, Fox 61 brings you the hits of summer. Tune in and rock out with these fabulous favorites. Here's what you get.
Me and the boys just in the bar about you and me and the games people play. It's the thing to do. Kids will envy you, so do the Freddy. Love is kind of crazy. Little girl like you. Whoa! Good God, y'all. What is it good for?
I'll never forget him, the leader of the pack.
All the hits all summer long, absolutely free on Fox 61 WTIC-TV.
Is in the wrong.
Si, senor. And these 2 wrongs are going right to jail, I think.
Coming up next, Denver, the last dinosaur. He'll rock and roll his way into your heart right here on WTIC Fox 61. Your ticket to the best.
the boys who make fun happen, Alvin and the Chipmunks. And they're doing it all just for you. It's all fun with Alvin and the Chipmunks.
61.
Calling all units, calling all units. Stand by for the original Dick Tracy Show, as created by Chester Gould. We'll return to the Dick Tracy Show after these messages.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
In the Dick Tracy game for your Nintendo Entertainment System, Tracy wants to put Al Big Boy Caprice behind bars. And the only way he can do it is by arresting Big Boy's gang one at a time. Then Itchy, Flat Top, and all the rest will turn state's evidence, and it'll be so long, Big Boy. But can Tracy avoid Big Boy's muscle, his snipers, his triggermen? Will he get the clues he needs, or will he just get it? Find out next time. Dick Tracy! From Bandai.
Here's to the little, to the tiny, to the small, to the ones that aren't big, and for those that aren't tall. McCain Junior Juice, you've made us content. You're a great little juice, 100%. So I raise my Junior Juice and drink from the box. Ye gads, let's be off. Here comes the fun.
Junior Juice from McCain. The best little juice in a box.
No one in history can resist the taste of Honey Nut Cheerios. Not even Christopher Columbus.
Cereal? No! I'm trying to discover America.
But as part of this complete breakfast, Honey Nut Cheerios blends golden honey and crunchy nuts.
Honey and nuts. Boy, oh boy! What a taste I've discovered.
Columbus missed America, but you could help him find it with this map and these exciting rub-downs. Free with specially marked boxes of Honey Nut Cheerios.
The apple sweet crunch that's great to munch is part of this complete breakfast.
In apple cinnamon Cheerios.
Now you can get a ColorWorks crayon stick from Crayola that actually erases. Free, along with a mystery game sheet in specially marked boxes of apple cinnamon Cheerios. ColorWorks crayon sticks. You can collect all 4, but this offer will disappear soon.
Now, back to the Dick Tracy Show.
That explains it. Ay, Chihuahua!
We'll return to the Dick Tracy Show after these messages.
What's hot about oatmeal swirlers? You can give it a swirl, man. Swirl on maple brown sugar. Squeeze on strawberry. Because swirls just want to have fun. Oatmeal swirlers. It's all kinds of fun. Part of this complete breakfast. Go on. You can give it a swirl.
Frag, you rockhead! Where's Rat King?
Frag, the evil stone warrior from Dimension X, is trying to convince Rat King, the solitary sewer dweller, to help the Foot destroy the Ninja Turtles.
Practical!
Meanwhile, the Turtles are flipping out with their motorized pizza thrower, proving once again a little pizza can go a long, long way.
Pizza? I didn't order any pizza!
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
From Playmates.
Listen, here he comes. Wow, Bo Jackson. Hey, we better finish our Cheerios. Yeah.
It's part of this complete breakfast.
Bo!
Come on, guys.
Some O's for the road.
Let's go. Come on. Okay, guys. Ready to run back? You can get a free sticker and marked boxes of Cheerios, plus a chance to join the Bo Jackson fan club with your parents, okay?
Extra, extra, read all about it.
Dick Tracy is using the Crime Stopper kit to collect evidence against Al Big Boy Caprice. The Crime Stopper's fingerprint kit and magnifying glass are just what Tracy needs, along with other essentials like barricade tape, flashlight, police badge and wallet, a little dough, and of course, handcuffs. But will Dick Tracy find enough evidence to land Big Boy in the big house? Find out next time.
Dick Tracy!
From Playmates.
to the Dick Tracy Show.
Look, it's a family scrapbook. There's Cousin Louie. Uncle Harry. What? Rabbit has lots and lots of T-R-I. Does this say tricks? I can't believe it. If Uncle Harry has lots of sweet, fruity tricks, surely he'll give me some. Rabbittville Theater. You think he's still there?
Where are you going, Rabbit? Aren't you going to ask us for some sweet, yummy tricks?
Nope. I'm going to get my very own wonderful, colorful, sweet, yummy trick. Lemony yellow, orangey orange, grapey purple, raspberry red. The fruity, delicious part of a complete breakfast. Yippee! Uncle Harry's still here.
Wow, I've never seen so many tricks.
I can't wait. I'm finally going to get to enjoy tricks. Uncle Harry has lots and lots of... Oh, no. Magic tricks?
You were expecting maybe sweet, fruity, delicious tricks?
Oh, boy.
Silly Rabbit. These kind of tricks are for kids.
No.
Mom, I'm going to take you out tonight. Let's go to Chuck E. Cheese is our favorite place full of fun. Play games, it's going to be great. I just want to see a big smile on your face. Chuck E. Cheese's, where a kid can be a kid.
Just when you thought it was safe to eat shark bites.
Shark may have up to 3,000 teeth.
Whoa! A shark's tooth.
Fruity shark's teeth. Now in Shark Bites fruit snacks.
You can get a free shark water squirter inside marked boxes of Shark Bites. That's not funny. Now, back to the Dick Tracy Show.
In plain English, that means sayonara!
Coming up next, Denver, the last dinosaur. He'll rock and roll his way into your heart right here on WTIC Fox 61. Your ticket to the best.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
In the Dick Tracy game for your Nintendo Entertainment System, Tracy wants to put Old Big Boy Caprice behind bars. And the only way he can do it is by arresting Big Boy's gang one at a time. Then Itchy, Flat Top, and all the rest will turn state's evidence, and it'll be so long, Big Boy. But can Tracy avoid Big Boy's muscle, his snipers, his triggermen? Will he get the clues he needs, or will he just get it? Find out next time. From Bandai.
Thanks for bringing me a little more Cocoa Puffs, Sonny. They're the chocolatey part of this.
What those actors got that I done got? I think...
We'll return to the Dick Tracy Show after these messages.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
One of Dick Tracy's junior detectives has witnessed the killers Itchy and Flat Top leaving the scene of a crime. Luckily, he's got on the Dick Tracy two-way wristwatch, the best way to keep in touch with headquarters. The transmit button activates the voice monitoring light, and the built-in working watch keeps super accurate time. Will Dick Tracy get there, or will Itchy and Flat Top get away? Find out next time. Dick Tracy! From Playmates.
Come out and join in the fun at Greater Waterbury's Festival 90, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, September 7th, 8th, and 9th. Taste the great food and take in a weekend of fantastic entertainment with top area talent and these outstanding national acts. Friday, John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band. Saturday, the Tokens and Gary Puckett. And on Sunday, Orleans. Best of all, these concerts are free. For more information, call 597-9527. Greater Waterbury's Festival 90, sponsored by the Greater Waterbury Up Committee, Connecticut National Bank, and WTIC Fox 61.
day to go to Chuck E. Cheese's.
Every day's a Chuck E. Cheese day.
If you feel like going out and having fun,
Today's a Chuck E. Cheese day. If you like to laugh and dance and jump and play, and eat Chuck E. Cheese's any old day. Today's a good day. Any day's a great day. Every day's a Chuck E. Cheese's day. That's Chuck E. Cheese's. He can be a kid.
One rainy day outside the Berry Bear lair.
Wow, a rainbow. Flight, could it be magic like you?
Let's see, shall we?
Don't forget your fruit snacks. Closer, closer. Wow. Flight, you're two colors. And so are your fruit snacks. Mmm.
Flight in rainbow colors, now in the Berry Bear's fruit snacks.
I'm a horse of a different color.
With my book of magic, I'll make a new batch of Lucky Charms. The delicious part of a complete breakfast. A touch of magic. I used too much magic. Now my marshmallow colors are all mixed up. Blue hearts, green moons, purple stars. And I can't read the book to fix them. Kids, you've got to help me before all these mixed up marshmallows get into me Lucky Charms cereal.
They already are. What'll we do?
Kids, you can get your own box of mixed up Lucky Charms and help Lucky fix up the mix-up.
Help me or my Lucky Charms will stay mixed up forever.
Now, back to the Dick Tracy Show. We'll return to the Dick Tracy Show after these messages.
I found a secret to my arthritis pain relief. Flexall 454, endorsed by the trainers of professional football, basketball, baseball, and hockey. Now, Flexall's available to the rest of us who live with pain.
Flexall, the pain relief pro trainers recommend.
A scrub for smooth skin. A mask for clean skin. Mud Scrubbing Mask. Two kinds of clean that feel so... Mud Scrubbing Mask. Nothing feels cleaner than mud. From the makers of Mud Mask.
Anyone for turtle soup? Oh no! Raphael's in the clutches of the evil Foot Splash-O-Matic torture machine. Will the turtle cycle make it in time? Will Raphael be destroyed by the retro mutagen ooze?
I don't know.
What a shot! The double-barreled plunger gun saves the day again. And with their retro catapult, the turtles are giving the Foot some of their own medicine.
Anyone remember where we parked?
From Playmates.
Gotta have them. Gonna get them.
You're not just good, you're golden. Oh yeah, you're not just good, you're graham cracker crazy. You're golden, honey. Ooh, you amaze me. Golden graham, coming on through. You got the golden touch, you do.
Anyone sitting here?
The golden part of your complete breakfast, Golden Grahams.
You're not just good, you're golden.
Aren't going to believe this.
Look out! Disney's all-new Tailspin is soaring your way in a 2-hour premiere special.
Great!
Take a wild ride with Baloo, Louie, Kit Cloudkicker, and Rebecca.
Now you're talking.
It's action, adventure, and sky-high fun.
We're gonna really fly.
Don't miss the 2-hour premiere special
Let's go watch.
of Disney's all-new Tailspin.
Saturday at 6 on WTIC, Fox 61.
What's hot about oatmeal swirlers? You can give it a swirl, man. Swirl on maple brown sugar. Squeeze on strawberry. Because swirls just want to have fun. Oatmeal swirlers. It's all kinds of fun. Part of this complete breakfast. Go on. You can give it a swirl.
Now, back to the Dick Tracy Show.
Sayonara!
We'll return to the Dick Tracy Show after these messages.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
In the Dick Tracy game for your Nintendo Entertainment System, Tracy wants to put Old Big Boy Caprice behind bars. And the only way he can do it is by arresting Big Boy's gang one at a time. Then Itchy, Flat Top, and all the rest will turn state's evidence, and it'll be so long, Big Boy. But can Tracy avoid Big Boy's muscle, his snipers, his triggermen? Will he get the clues he needs, or will he just get it? Find out next. next time. From Bandai.
Thanks for bringing me a little more Cocoa Puffs, Sonny.
They're the chocolatey part of this complete breakfast. Kingy.
Yahoo! What's going on? Oh, no! My subjects are fighting over which is better, the chocolate or the crunch of Cocoa Puffs.
We just gotta decide which is better, the chocolate or the crunch.
Yay!
I can't decide. I love them both.
How do we decide now? Which is better, the chocolate or crunch of Cocoa Puffs? Can you decide?
Thanks again, Charles, for everything.
Charles in charge.
Whales are just big people without elbows.
Charles's new student's an airhead.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And the course is pass-fail.
It's no problem.
But when this teacher's pet flunks...
Thank you.
Will Charles change your grade hoping for a bigger score?
Thanks again for the A.
Happy hairbrains.
Buddy and I are getting married.
Toot on Charles in Charge.
Tonight at 5:30 on Fox 61.
It's been one heck of a season so far, huh, Mike?
That's right, Ron. And the crowd is really up for this game.
Hi, breakfast fan. How about some Honey Nut Cheerios?
Hey, we got a game going on here.
But as part of this complete breakfast, Honey Nut Cheerios blends real honey with crunchy nuts. Gee, it's Honey Nut Cheerios.
Now, back to the Dick Tracy Show.
Coming up next, Denver, the last dinosaur. He'll rock and roll his way into your heart right here on WTIC Fox 61. Your ticket to the best.
Thunderjet's fruit snacks are taking off. Super fruity F.
Tracy Show, as created by Chester Gould.
The Dick Tracy Show.
Stand by for a list of today's 10 most wanted fugitives. Flat Top, Itchy, Mumbles, BB Eyes, Oodles, The Brow, Prune Face, Stooge Villers, The Mole, Sketch Parade. If you see any of these fugitives, immediately contact Dick Tracy.
Sayonara!
We'll return to the Dick Tracy Show after these messages.
The big game of the year. How am I supposed to know that?
Come on, Wendell. We need you to make more Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah, we're getting low.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal.
Look at all that Cinnamon Toast Crunch on TV.
Goodness, the cinnamon is a baby.
Oh,
just
cinnamon.
the right amount of sugar.
Sugar? Oh, what a crunch. I'm getting hungry.
He's totally into it.
This scrumptious part of his complete breakfast.
Wendell. Wendell's gone cinnamon crunchy crazy. I'm back.
Uh-oh. Without Wendell, we can't make any more Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
What? No more?
Well, let's look at the board.
How will they get Wendell out of the TV? You can find out. One Magic Rescue Screen free in specially marked boxes of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Krang, the master brain from Dimension X. ally of the evil Shredder and Baxter Stockman. The wickedly winged scientists are out to destroy the Ninja Turtles.
Black Duck!
Right, Ace Duck, the Turtles' tough-feathered friend, along with Dingus Frog, who's always hopping for action. Always ready to fight on the side of the Turtles.
You'll be riveted to your seat.
From Playmates.
Come out and join in the fun at Greater Waterbury's Festival 90, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, September 7th, 8th, and 9th. Taste the great food and take in a weekend of fantastic entertainment with top area talent and these outstanding national acts. Friday, John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band. Saturday, the Tokens and Gary Puckett. And on Sunday, Orleans. Best of all, these concerts are free. For more information, call 597-9527. Greater Waterbury's Festival 90 is sponsored by the Greater Waterbury Up Committee, Connecticut National Bank, and WTIC Fox 61.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
Al Big Boy Caprice and his men Mumbles, Flat Top, Itchy, and Influence have called a meeting with Pruneface to get him to join their mob. Pruneface agrees, and with weapons drawn, they swear to get Dick Tracy once and for all. Suddenly, sirens blare, searchlights fill the room, and the door bursts open. It's Dick Tracy and his right-hand man, Sam Ketchum. Big Boy's gang is finished for now, but can Tracy keep them behind bars? Find out next time. Dick Tracy! From Playmates.
Now, back to the Dick Tracy Show.
Cooperate with your law enforcement agencies. Make it a point.
We'll return to the Dick Tracy Show after these messages.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
In the Dick Tracy game for your Nintendo Entertainment System, Tracy wants to put Al Big Boy Caprice behind bars. And the only way he can do it is by arresting Big Boy's gang one at a time. Then Itchy, Flat Top, and all the rest will turn state's evidence, and it'll be so long, Big Boy. But can Tracy avoid Big Boy's muscle, his snipers, his triggermen? Will he get the clues he needs, or will he just get it? Find out next time. From Bandai.
Look, it's a family scrapbook. There's Cousin Louie. Uncle Harry. What? Rabbit has lots and lots of T-R-I. Does this say tricks? I can't believe it. If Uncle Harry has lots of sweet, fruity tricks, surely he'll give me some. Rabbit Theater. You think he's still there?
Where are you going, Rabbit? Aren't you going to ask us for some sweet, yummy tricks?
Nope. I'm going to get my very own wonderful, colorful, sweet, yummy trick. Lemony yellow, orangey orange, grapey purple, raspberry red. The fruity, delicious part of a complete breakfast. Yippee! Uncle Harry's still here.
Wow, I've never seen so many tricks.
I can't wait. I'm finally going to get to enjoy tricks. Uncle Harry has lots and lots of... Oh, no! Magic tricks?
You were expecting maybe sweet, fruity, delicious tricks?
Oh, boy!
Silly Rabbit. These kind of tricks are for kids.
No.
Choice Meat Sizzling Steak Sale. Where else can you get 150 pounds of meat for only $99? Example based on 100 pounds of beef at 99 cents a pound. 50 pounds of pork and poultry free. That's 150 pounds of meat for only $99. Charge it 90 days, same as cash. 20 free steaks with every new account. Choice Meats of West Haven, 9370650. That's 9370650. Call now.
Just when you thought it was safe to eat shark bites.
Shark may have up to 3,000 teeth.
Whoa! A shark's tooth.
Fruity shark's teeth. Now in Shark Bites fruit snacks.
You can get a free shark water squirter inside marked boxes of Shark Bites. That's not funny.
Now, back to the Dick Tracy Show. We'll return to the Dick Tracy Show after these messages.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
In the Dick Tracy game for your Nintendo Entertainment System, Tracy wants to put Al Big Boy Caprice behind bars. And the only way he can do it is by arresting Big Boy's gang one at a time. Then Itchy, Flat Top, and all the rest will turn state's evidence, and it'll be so long, Big Boy. But can Tracy avoid Big Boy's muscle, his snipers, his triggermen? Will he get the clues he needs, or will he just get it? Find out next time. From Bandai.
To have a happy childhood, remember these simple rules. Get plenty of exercise. Eat well-rounded meals. Share with others. Never, never push or shove. Any questions? Dismissed.
No one in history can resist the taste of Honey Nut Cheerio. Not even Christopher Columbus.
Cereal? No! I'm trying to discover America.
But as part of this complete breakfast, Honey Nut Cheerios blends golden honey and crunchy nuts.
Honey and nuts. Boy, oh boy! What a taste I've discovered.
Columbus missed America, but you could help him find it with this map and these exciting rub-downs. Free with specially marked boxes of Honey Nut Cheerios.
Come out and join in the fun at Greater Waterbury's Festival 90, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, September 7th, 8th, and 9th. Taste the great food and take in a weekend of fantastic entertainment with top area talent and these outstanding national acts. Friday, John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band. Saturday, the Tokens and Gary Puckett. And on Sunday, Orleans. Best of all, these concerts are free. For more information, call 597-9527. Greater Waterbury's Festival 90 is sponsored by the Greater Waterbury Up Committee, Connecticut National Bank, and WTIC Fox 61.
Now, back to the Dick Tracy Show.
Sayonara!
Coming up next, Denver, the last dinosaur. He'll rock and roll his way into your heart right here on WTIC Fox 61. Your ticket to the best.
One rainy day outside the Berry Bear lair.
Wow, a rainbow! Flight, could it be magic like you?
Let's see, shall we?
Don't forget your fruit snacks. Closer, closer! Wow! Light, you're two colors. And so are your fruit snacks. Mmm.
Flight in rainbow colors, now in the Berry Bear's fruit snacks.
I'm a horse of a different color.
What's hot about oatmeal swirlers? You can give it a swirl, man. Swirl on maple brown sugar. Squeeze on strawberry. Because swirls just want to have fun. Oatmeal swirlers. It's all kinds of fun. Part of this complete breakfast. Go on. You can give it a swirl.
WTIC, it's your ticket to the best.
Don't go away, man, because Denver's coming right back.
Two kinds of alphabet. This new one has marshmallows. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, new marshmallow alphabet for me. Great, tasty, true, yummy colors so new. Marshmallow fun for me and you. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, marshmallow alphabet for me. New post-marshmallow alphabet cereal is part of this good-for-you breakfast. Both alphabets are A, B, C, delicious.
What are we into? Looking hot as Bart. All-Star Barbie, working out like mad. All-Star Barbie, the secret's in your bag.
Her bag turned into a skirt. Cool.
Everybody change for a party that's rad. All-Star Barbie, the secret's in your bag.
Where's the Barbie?
All-Stars Barbie Doll Friends and Sports Club, each sold separately. You but club together. From Mattel.
The big game of the year. How am I supposed to know that?
Come on, Wendell. We need you to make more Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, we're getting low.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal.
Look at all that Cinnamon Toast Crunch on TV.
Goodness, the cinnamon is a baby.
Oh,
Just the right
cinnamon.
amount of sugar.
Sugar? Oh, what a crunch. I'm getting hungry.
He's totally into it.
The scrumptious part of his complete breakfast.
Wendell.
Wendell's gone cinnamon crunchy crazy. I'm back.
Uh-oh.
Without Wendell, we can't make any more Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
What? No more?
Well, let's look at the board.
How will they get Wendell out of the TV? You can find out. One magic rescue screen, 3 in specially marked boxes of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Whenever I get hungry, my brain goes on the blink. And all that I can think about is twink, 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 twink. I think Twinkies. Yeah, I think Twinkies. Ooh, I think about the cake so golden and sweet. And the creamy middle. Ooh, what a treat. I think Twinkies. A creamy delight. I think Twinkies. I love every bite. I think Twinkies.
Yahoo! Twinkie the Kid rides again. Look for me on the package. And now, back to Denver, the last dinosaur. Denver will be right back. Hey, it could happen.
Thunderjet's fruit snacks are taking off. Super fruity F-16s, F-14 Tomcats, SR-71 spy planes, MiG-27s, and stealth bombers with a sonic boom of real fruit taste. Thunderjets, the fruit snack that goes fast.
We're coming in. Roger, all clear.
You can build your own aircraft carrier from specially marked boxes of Thunderjets.
Nice going, Flyboy.
Settle down.
Hey, look what I got.
May I use your eraser? Sure. But this isn't an eraser. It's a...
Now, in boxes of Cap'n Crunch cereal, there's a fake-out eraser, glue bottle, or stapler. Each with a secret compartment, and 1,000 kids are gonna win.
$100.
One fake-out and a chance to win $100 in each specially marked box of Cap'n Crunch.
To enter free, write Fake-Out Box 1602 Boston, Mass. 02277.
Ah, Properpotamus. I dare you.
You dare me?
I double can dare you. To sniff the lemon, orange, and cherry, but not taste. That's what I'm daring. That's the double can dare.
Let me at those Kellogg's Fruit Loops.
The irresistible part of this complete breakfast.
Once you smell them, you've got to have them.
You'll need my stamp to check these books out. Whoops.
Oh, no.
You can personalize your stuff with a gummy stamper. One of 4 free in Fruit Loops. Just watch where you're stamping.
Whoops.
I'd like you to meet my incredible friend,
Hi.
Andrew Clements. He's not supposed to do that.
Sunday at 5. Coming up later this afternoon, it's Disney's DuckTales at 4.
The fun's just begun.
Then, the fun continues with Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers at 4:30. But now, stay with us. Alvin and the Chipmunks are coming up next on WTIC-TV, Fox 61.
As predicted, Denver continues. Hang tough, because Denver will be right back after these messages.
Now let us focus on Harris perfectus, a species best known for its remarkable plumage. This unique growth was long thought to be non-functional. However, recent findings indicate that Harris perfectus actually strains food through it, much like the baleen whale. And again, this wild creature wears only Levi's jeans.
Five babies. They're my twins.
Meet the Quints, 5 lovable babies you get all at once.
Quints, quints, 5 times more fun. I love taking care of each and every one. They're all hungry. Don't worry, they have a bottle for 5.
And a crib for 5, too.
I love taking care of all of you. I love you, and you, and you, and you, and you.
Each set of 5 Quints comes with bunting and bottles. Other made-for-5 accessories sold separately, new from Tyco.
You're not from around here, are you?
We are from Earth.
Never heard of it.
We're here for New Sunkist Fruit Rocks Fruit Snacks.
There are two kinds, fruit rocks, meteorites, and galactic gems. Both are made with real fruit.
Wow, you get a lot.
You can also get a free Fruit Rocks box with 2 fruits of purchase. Details on package.
Fruit Rocks? Never heard of them.
What planet are you from?
New Fruit Rocks, the fruit snack of the future.
Gotta have them. Gonna get them.
Honey.
You're not just good, you're golden. Oh, yeah, you're not just good. You're grand, cracker crazy. You're golden, honey. Ooh, you amaze me. Golden graham. Gotta have them. Coming on through. Gonna get them. You got the golden touch, you do.
Anyone sitting here?
The golden part of your complete breakfast, Golden Grahams.
You're not just good, you're golden.
WTIC Fox 61 is your ticket to Alvin and the Chipmunks. Coming up next on WTIC Fox 61.
They're getting away.
It's a foot soldier riding Killer Bee, Shredder's gigantic Mega Mutant. They're buzzing off with a stolen top-secret isotope. How will the turtles ever stop them?
You're asking me?
With Needle Nose, the turtles' own Mega Mutant, the psychotic Killer Bee attacks, but Needle Nose outmaneuvers him. The foot fingers fumble it away, and the isotope is safe.
I told them not to bug me.
From Playmates.
Aren't going to believe this.
Look out! Disney's all-new Tailspin is soaring your way in a 2-hour premiere special.
Great!
Take a wild ride with Baloo, Louie, Kid Cloudkicker, and Rebecca.
Now you're talking.
It's action, adventure, and sky-high fun.
We're gonna really fly.
Don't miss the 2-hour premiere special
Let's go watch.
of Disney's all-new Tailspin.
Saturday at 6 on WTIC Fox 61.
WTIC, it's your ticket to the best.
Alvin and the Chipmunks will return after these messages.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
Dick Tracy and his right-hand man, Sam Ketchum, have a hot lead on some of Lips Manless's boys. The vicious and murderous Brow, the sly and slippery Rodent, and the snarling muscle man, Shoulder. Seems they can all be together in a downtown garage in a poker game, and if they are, they'll be armed to the teeth. Will Tracy be able to take them by surprise, or is he walking into a trap? Find out next time. From Playmates.
Thanks for bringing me a little more Cocoa Puffs, Sonny.
They're the chocolatey part of this complete breakfast, Kingy.
Yahoo! What's going on? Oh, no! My subjects are fighting over which is better, the chocolate or the crunch of Cocoa Puffs.
We just gotta decide which is better, the chocolate or the crunch.
Yay!
I can't decide. I love them both.
How do we decide now? Which is better, the chocolate or crunch of Cocoa Puffs? Can you decide?
Just when you thought it was safe to eat shark bites.
Shark may have up to 3,000
Whoa! A shark's tooth.
Fruity shark's teeth. Now in Shark Bites fruit snacks.
You can get a free shark water squirter inside marked boxes of Shark Bites. That's not funny.
Okay, here we go. Get your hands up.
Traditional game balls weren't really designed with kids in mind. Which is why McDonald's is introducing balls especially for little hands. sports balls. They're small, squishy, and you get a different one each week in McDonald's new Sports Ball Happy Meal. Sports Ball. Catch all four. Nice throw. Only at McDonald's.
We now return to Alvin, that's me, and the Chipmunks.
Alvin and the Chipmunks will return after these messages.
Time for
Wacky Wild Kool-Aid style.
The wackiest thing in a box.
Wacky Wild
Kool-Aid style.
Wacky Wild.
Kool-Aid style.
Kool-Aid Coolers Juice Drinks, the box that's totally wacky.
Now you can bring some magic back to school with you with Kool-Aid Coolers. Wacky magic tricks on the back of Kool-Aid Coolers boxes. All kinds of wild tricks. Enough tricks to put on your own magic show. You can collect them all. Kool-Aid Coolers. When the drink is done, there's magic fun.
Tiger puts arcade action in the palm of your hand. Games like Ninja Gaiden. As the ultimate ninja, use your spin, jump, and fire wheel to destroy your enemies. But watch out. You must pick up the red power boost that will keep you alive through 9 levels of action. Also available, Batman, Mega Man 2, Gorilla War, and Double Dragon 2. Tiger LCD video games. Video excitement in the palm of your hand.
Here we have Slimus pursutus, an amphibious creature by nature. Slimus is easily observed in coastal wetlands, often in the company of lesser organisms and always wearing Levi's jeans. To the untutored observer, this species may appear somewhat disgusting, but to the scientific eye, they are in fact very disgusting.
I was shooting baskets when I felt a wild hunger. I had to eat fast. The ball was too big, so I went for my shoe. He came from nowhere. Big Mix. The chicken wolf moose to get the Yakima Valley. What's he doing in Toledo? He gave me this.
Kellogg's Big Mix is mixed up as Big Mix himself with a sweet cinnamon and brown sugar crunch to tame your wildest appetite. Part of this complete breakfast.
Then he showed me how to stuff a basketball.
When your hunger runs wild, answer the call of Big Mix.
Whenever I get hungry, my brain goes on the blink. And all that I can think about is twink, 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 twink. I think Twinkies. Yeah, I think Twinkies. Ooh, I think about the cake so golden and sweet. And the creamy middle, ooh, what a treat. I think Twinkies. A creamy delight, I think Twinkies. I love every bite, I think Twinkies. Yahoo! Twinkie the Kid rides again. Look for me on the package.
More fun is still ahead.
Hey, maybe you could be a rescue ranger.
Disney's Chippendale Rescue Rangers are on the way at 4:30, followed by...
Welcome to the group, dude.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are coming up at 5. But now, stay tuned for Huey, Dewey, and Louie on Disney's DuckTales. Coming up next on WTIC Fox 61.
We now return to Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Phyllis. Alvin and the Chipmunks will return after these messages.
Guard dogs. Someone's coming. Hide my diary. My jewelry, too. Guard dogs, they guard your favorite things, and they're your best friend, too.
Tell your brother there's own guard dog.
Thanks, Rex.
And only you know the combination and the secret to stop your guard dogs from barking.
Guard dogs. My baseball cards became guard dogs.
Little news, little news.
The Keebler Elves have some brand new bite-sized cookies you can eat by the handful.
They're bite-sized, all right.
They're new Keebler Mini Middles, but the big news is inside.
Wow.
There's a surprising burst of chocolatey fudge inside each one.
How do we do that? Watch. Oh.
So if you're looking for fun, new Mini Middles, the bite-sized surprise from Keebler.
I can't remember when we've been this excited.
It's the new kids on the block. Joseph, Jonathan, Jordan, Donnie, and Danny. Who's their #1 fan?
I'm the #1 fan. I've got all 5 concert kits with all 5 personal interview cassettes. I am. I've got all 5 concert kits with their cassettes and the new kids stage. Plus all 5 kids in their street clothes. I'm the #1 fan. I've got all the kids, their stage, and the new kids on the block's phone.
The new kids on the block. Who's their #1 fan?
I am.
New kids on the block concert kits come with cassettes, stage, hang and loose kits, and accessories sold separately.
one rainy day outside the Berry Bear lair.
Wow, a rainbow. Flight, could it be magic like you?
Let's see, shall we?
Don't forget your fruit snacks.
Closer, closer. Wow.
Light, your two colors.
And so are your fruit snacks. Mmm.
Flight in rainbow colors, now in the Berry Bear's fruit snacks.
I'm a horse of a different color.
Walla, walla, walla. Uh-huh.
Guess who's all shook up?
Walla, walla, baby. Uh-huh.
Charles in charge.
Tonight at 5:30 on Fox 61.
We now return to Alvin, that's me, and the Chipmunks.
Stay tuned now for DuckTales, right here on WTIC Fox 61. Your ticket to the best.
WTIC, it's your ticket to the best. Your ticket to the best.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will return after these messages.
Yo, Snap, take a picture of me. Come on. Okay, everybody, say cheeseburger. Cheeseburger!
Speaking of cheeseburgers, let's go to Burger King.
Look out, nature dudes. We're coming.
Burger King's taking Homer, Marge, and all the Simpsons camping, including you-know-who. Now you can get one Simpsons character and camping scene in every Kids Club meal at Burger King.
The Burger King Kids Club, just for fun, just for you.
What's hot? Hot Wheels. What's cool? California Custom.
Oh, yeah.
Hot neon paint jobs, gnarly surfer stickers, cool speed, colored wheels, California Custom.
Oh, yeah.
California style, California cool, California Custom in slow motion. So hot, so cool. New California Custom cars and Wild Wave stunt set each sold separately. Cars not for use with some sets.
It's the new kids on the block. Joseph, Jonathan, Jordan, Donnie, and Danny. Who's their #1 fan?
I'm the #1 fan. I've got all 5 concert kits with all 5 personal interview cassettes. I've got all 5 concert kits with their cassettes and the new kids stage, plus all 5 kids in their street clothes. I'm the #1 fan. I've got all the kids, their stage, and the new kids on the block phone.
The new kids on the block. Who's their #1 fan?
I am.
New kids on the block concert kits come with cassettes, stage, hanging loose kids, and accessories sold separately.
Just an everyday wolf kid trying to fit in. The Munsters today, more different than ever.
Saturday at 9:30.
Join us! The New Kids Network, where you belong. With the Cool Kids Club. Get on down. I'm a fox. F-O-X. Saturday morning is always wrong. I'm a fox. She's a fox. He's a fox, too. Be a fox. I'm a fox.
We now return to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will return after these messages.
Little news, little news. The Keebler Elves have some brand new bite-sized cookies you can eat by the handful.
They're bite-sized, all right.
They're new Keebler Mini Middles, but the big news is inside.
Wow.
There's a surprising burst of chocolatey fudge inside each one.
How do we do that? Watch. Oh.
So if you're looking for fun, new Mini Middles, the bite-sized surprise from Keebler.
I can't remember when we've been this excited.
Mario! Mario! Mario!
He's back. All you had to do was ask. Super Mario Bros. 3 from Nintendo. Now you're playing with power.
You're not from around here, are you?
We are from Earth.
Never heard of it.
We're here for New Funky's Fruit Rocks Fruit Snacks.
There are two kinds, Fruit Rocks meteorites and galactic gems. Both are made with real fruit.
Wow, you get a lot.
You can also get a free Fruit Rocks box with 2 fruits of purchase. Details on package.
Fruit Rocks? Never heard of them. What planet are you from?
New Fruit Rocks, the fruit snack of the future.
There's Cobra's hideout. You'll never get past the hurricane.
Cobra Hurricane's a vertical takeoff terror with missiles that really fire. But here comes the G.I. Joe Hammer with twin FFT missile banks and rotating machine guns. Go get 'em, Hammer!
Let's have a Cobra! Yo, Joe!
Cobra Hurricane comes with pilot. G.I. Joe Hammer sold separately.
Later on WTIC Fox 61, don't miss the laughs on Three's Company at 6. Then, someone might find their dream date.
To do what any respectable lady would do. She ruined me.
Or find a nightmare. It's the Love Connection at 6:30. But now, Scott Baio is Charles in Charge. Coming up next on WTIC Fox 61.
We now return to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will return after these messages.
Stretch it out, caramello. Stretch it out, stretch it out, caramello. Oh, stretch your sweet imagination from your fingers to your mouth. Stretch it out, chocolate and glowing caramel. Caramello.
Extra, read all about it.
In the Dick Tracy game for your Nintendo Entertainment System, Tracy wants to put Al Big Boy Caprice behind bars. And the only way he can do it is by arresting Big Boy's gang one at a time. Then Itchy, Flat Top, and all the rest will turn state's evidence, and it'll be so long, Big Boy. But can Tracy avoid Big Boy's muscle, his snipers, his triggermen? Will he get the clues he needs, or will he just get it? Find out next time. From Bandai.
The Pump by Reebok.
Now available in kids size.
Come out and join in the fun at Greater Waterbury's Festival 90, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, September 7th, 8th, and 9th. Taste the great food and take in a weekend of fantastic entertainment with top area talent and these outstanding national acts. Friday, John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band. Saturday, the Tokens and Gary Puckett. And on Sunday, Orleans. Best of all, these concerts are free. For more information, call 597-9527. Greater Waterbury's Festival 90 is sponsored by the Greater Waterbury Up Committee, Connecticut National Bank, and WTIC Fox 61.
Krang, the master brain from Dimension X, ally of the evil Shredder, and Baxter Stockman, the wickedly winged scientists, are out to destroy the Ninja Turtles.
Red Doc!
Right, Ace Duck, the Turtles' top-feathered friend, along with Dingus Frog, who's always hopping for action, always ready to fight on the side of the Turtles.
You'll be riveted to your seat.
From Playmate.
Trump Card, the high-stakes, winner-take-all competition.
Trump Card. Don't miss it.
Premiere September 10.
WTIC, it's your ticket to the best. Your ticket to the best.
I was shooting baskets when I felt a wild hunger. I had to eat fast. The ball was too big, so I went for my shoe. He came from nowhere. Big Nick. The chicken wolf moved to get the Yakima Valley. What's he doing in Toledo? He gave me this.
Kellogg's Big Mix is mixed up as Big Mix himself with a sweet cinnamon and brown sugar crunch to tame your wildest appetite. Part of his complete breakfast.
Then he showed me how to stuff a basketball.
When your hunger runs wild, answer the call of Big Mix.
Darkman gets 2 thumbs up from Siskel and Ebert. The best film of the year, a feast for the eyes, mind, heart, and funny bone. Excuse me. Us Magazine calls it the most visually arresting film of the summer.
Take him down!
Darkman has it all, adventure and wit.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Darkman, rated R, now playing at theaters everywhere.
Pizza at McDonald's? We're serious.
The feeling you get from a Coca-Cola Classic.
Now you can get serious pizza at McDonald's. Fresh made, oven baked, served in minutes. And if you're serious about real pizza, you'll want the real thing to go with it. Right now, buy 2-liter bottles of Coca-Cola Classic or Diet Coke for just 49 cents each with every McDonald's pizza you buy. Now that's a serious deal.
Can't beat the real thing.
Your hair is not some beautiful gown you just toss away when it looks tired or raggedy. No. You give it Pantene. Pantene has this vitamin. This provitamin B5 complex. It helps make you as strong inside and so beautiful outside. Don't you see? That's the only head of hair you have. But you can make it the hair you always wanted.
Uh-oh! Forgot to add the fabric softener!
If only she knew about Solo. You can't forget the softener in Solo, because Solo is detergent and fabric softener in one. Solo gives you a clean so soft, it's actually fluffed up higher with softness.
No, don't it feel good?
Next time, get Solo. It cleans with a softness you can't forget.
What you got here, Johnny?
Nothing, honey.
I think you're lying, Sugar, but I like the way you do it.
Kellogg's Nut and Honey Crunch.
I love this.
It's nothing, honey.
I love it anyway.
Kellogg's Nut and Honey Crunch.
What do you call it?
Nut, honey.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't need any.
You love the honey, you love the nuts.
Nut and honey taste in flakes or oat grain O's.
Roxanne, what's keeping you?
Not honey.
Kellogg's Nut and Honey.
I told you not to call me that at work.
Crunch.
Yo, Pierre. Yeah? All Dogs Go to Heaven is out on video.
Really?
Yeah, you know that great Don Bluth movie about the cool dogs who helped this orphan?
Mm-hmm.
My family's in there buying it. Look, it's only $19.98 with the $5 rebate from Downy.
Downy? What's Downy?
But stuff that makes their clothes soft, and this sweater smell great. Hey, showtime. I'm out of here.
Lucky dog.
Come on in, it's fluffy soft. Come on in to Downy.
Life's pretty soft. But where's the popcorn?
Oh, I knew all about your reputation, but I don't believe everything I hear. I think it was that weekend at the beach house. No one else was around, and there you were, in the shower, and I had to find out for myself.
Prel is not what you remember. Now it's milder, and it rinses so clean your hair is left naturally fuller.
Look at me. You're doing wonders for my reputation. I think this is the start of something beautiful.
How Mr. Sullivan eats a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Oh, since 1932, it's the same thing. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Such a nibbler.
You're next, my dear.
Oh.
There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's.
Clearasil. Fewer pimples in 5 days. It has the power to penetrate clogged pores. The power to kill pimple-causing bacteria on contact.
Had a date on Friday and his name was Bill.
Clearasil guarantees you fewer pimples in 5 days or your money back.
Run, 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 run.
Tonight on WTIC Fox 61.
I thought, oh no, this is my thing.
Make a love connection at 6:30. Then at 7.
Sergeant Hunter, this is Sergeant McCall.
Looking for some action? Put Hunter to work for you. But now stay with us for Three's Company. Coming up next on WTIC Fox 61.
Into everyone's life, a little food must fall.
No problem. No problem.
Uh-oh.
So why isn't Mom upset?
No problem.
Simple. She made those clothes stain-resistant with Bounce with Stain Guard, the only fabric softener that helps keep many stains from setting. So even this greasy food stain washes right out. Bounce with Stain Guard. Stop stains. No problem.
Oh.
What's the best day to go to Chuck E. Cheese's?
Every day's a Chuck E. Cheese day.
If you feel like going out and having fun,
Today's a Chuck E. Cheese day. If you like laugh and dance and jump and play, then eat Chuck E. Cheese's any old day. Today's a good day. Any day's a great day. Every day's a Chuck E. Cheese's day. That's Chuck E. Cheese's. We can be a kid.
Most guys would tell you they don't really think about their hair. Right. Personally, I think most guys want their hair to look good, as long as it's not a hassle. That's where Pert Plus comes in. It's a unique shampoo and conditioner in one. So, you get clean, more manageable hair than with plain shampoo, but without any extra work. That's Pert Plus. Hey, I admit it, I think about my hair. But it's not all I think about.
Wash and go with Pert Plus. Now available in new family size.
Stretch it out, caramello. Stretch it out, stretch it out, caramello. Oh, stretch your sweet imagination from your fingers to your mouth. Stretch it out, chocolate and glowing caramel. Caramello.
This Friday night, Fox is hitting the streets, beginning with America's Most Wanted on its new night. Help ruin a fugitive's weekend. Watch the season premiere of America's Most Wanted. Then, for the first time this century, a war is being fought on American soil. This Friday, meet the soldiers. DEA series premiere following America's Most Wanted this Friday on the new Fox Friday night.
WTIC, it's your ticket to the band.
Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you.
Where the kisses are hers and his, Three's Company too. Come and dance on our floor.
Come and dance on our floor.
Take a step that is new.
Take a step that is new.
Leave a lovable space that needs your face. Three's Company too. You'll see that life is a ball again. Laughter is calling for you. Three's Company too.
I was shooting baskets when I felt a wild hunger. I had to eat fast. The ball was too big, so I went for my shoe. He came from nowhere. Big Mix. The chicken wolf moves to get the Yakima Valley. What's he doing in Toledo? He gave me this.
Kellogg's Big Mix, as mixed up as Big Mix himself, with a sweet cinnamon and brown sugar crunch to tame your wildest appetite. Part of his complete breakfast.
Then he showed me how to stuff a basketball.
When your hunger runs wild, answer the call of Big Mix.
Darkman gets 2 thumbs up from Siskel and Ebert. The best film of the year, a feast for the eyes, mind, heart, and funny bone. Excuse me. Us Magazine calls it the most visually arresting film of the summer. Darkman has it all, adventure and wit. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Darkman, rated R, now playing at theaters everywhere.
If you'd like to change, that can be arranged. Tell them now, WTIC. If you'd like to look that ain't strictly by the book, spell it out. It's gonna wake you up, and it's gonna make you happy. Oh. It's gonna shake you up, and it's gonna make you see. Believe you me. Yeah, no doubt about it. No one else does what we do. Yeah, WTIC.
rocked America. Then he built the pyramids. Now, the challenge begins. Dick Clark hosts The Challengers, the first game show that keeps pace with your world. Play along with Dick Clark and the all-new Challengers, the best news in game shows.
You got it. Weeknights at 7 on WTIC Fox 61.
CPI got me into electronics. They really can help you, too.
You bet we can. CPI will train you and will put you where the jobs and the money are. In only months, you can be working as a computer operator, a word processor, an electronic technician, or a programmer. CPI has over 90% placement. Financial aid, no experience necessary. Want more information? Call 1-800-635-8130. That's 1-800-635-8130.
What you got here, Johnny? Nothing, honey. I think you're lying, Sugar, but I like the way you do it.
Kellogg's Nut and Honey Crunch.
I love this.
It's nothing, honey.
I love it anyway.
Kellogg's Nut and Honey Crunch.
What do you call it? Nut, honey. Yeah, maybe it doesn't need any.
You love the honey, you love the nuts.
Nut and honey taste in flakes or oat grain O's.
Roxanne, what's keeping you?
Nut and honey.
Kellogg's Nut and Honey.
I told you not to call me that at work.
Crunch.
The allergies start first. Right now, my eyes are itching and my nose is plugged and stuffed and there's pain along my sinuses here.
Tylenol has something just for you. Tylenol Allergy Sinus.
Relieves allergy symptoms and the sinus problems they can cause. Outstanding. The itchy eyes went away. The pressure in the face is released.
Tylenol Allergy Sinus. Allergy relief that goes clear to your sinuses.
LensCrafters presents the 30-day eyeglass test drive. Imagine glasses in about an hour with no risk.
Ready in about an hour.
Beautiful. Now for the test drive.
LensCrafters lets you test drive your new glasses because we're so sure you'll be 100% satisfied. If after 30 days you're not, we'll give you your money back or replace them free.
Return these glasses? Never.
Take the no-risk 30-day test drive only from LensCrafters.
How can men expect women to shop at Gentleman's Warehouse?
For women's jackets and skirts.
That's why Bristol County tailored jackets are only $49 and $79. Mix and match skirts, $29 and $39. Bristol County tailored women's clothing.
At Gentleman's Warehouse.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles rock and roll. Get your kids their new audio cassette with 10 hot tunes for only $3.99 at Pizza Hut.
It began as an illegal drug bust. And ended with the death of his family. By midnight.
Murdered my family. Why? What is this?
And the police wanted it covered up.
I want him dead.
By midnight.
Tonight at 8 on WTIC Fox 61.
Think your soft lens disinfectant has to sting in the morning? Open your eyes and say, ah. Opti-Free is peroxide-free. There's no burning or stinging. Opti-Free from Alcon. We can help you love your lenses.
Stretch it out. Stretch it out. Caramello. Chocolate and growing caramel.
When I grow up, I want to be a ballerina.
No one ever says, I want to be a junkie when I grow up. Don't let drugs get in the way of your dreams.
You're so good. I could eat you in a spoon.
Hershey's chocolate bar flavor puddings. The flavors you love now come in smooth, creamy puddings.
I could eat you in a spoon. Oh, yeah.
Hi, I'm Dick Clark, host of an exciting new game show called The Challengers. The Challengers is unlike any game show you've ever seen because many of our questions come right from the headlines and events of the day. So to prepare for this challenge, all you gotta do is grab a newspaper, get your hands on a magazine, listen to a radio, or just catch some TV.
The Challengers, the best news in game shows.
Weeknights at 7 on WTIC Fox 61.
Confusing, isn't it?
making sense of all these nutritional fads. Seems like a new one comes along every day. Who wants to guess about nutrition? And that's where the Surgeon General of the United States comes in, with 7 guidelines for nutritious eating. And Whole Wheat Total meets all 7. Every single one. Whole Wheat Total. As far as I'm concerned, Total takes the guesswork out of nutrition.
Tonight at 8, a construction worker sets out to find justice after his wife and child are killed in a drug raid in High Midnight, starring David Burney and Mike Connors. But now it's time for Love Connection on WTIC Fox 61.
Tonight on the News at 10, a dozen Connecticut Army Reserves are called to active duty, and the ethical and medical complexities of the right to die issue. Tonight at 10.
Welcome to Love Connection, where old-fashioned romance meets modern-day technology, where you hear all the intimate details of a first date. And now, here's your host, Chuck Wherry.
John. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. Nice to have you here. Let's get started by meeting our first guest. He was born in Ohio. He thinks that he resembles W.C. Fields. Now, he recently lost 100 pounds. He was married for 36 years, has 2 grown sons. He's back on the dating scene after 40 years, and he says it's scary. Please welcome Jim Gett. Hey, Jim. Nice to see you. Have a seat. So you're out there dating.
Well, I'm trying.
Well, what's scary about it?
Well, you know, it's going through the routine of calling up and making a date, getting that date all organized and arranged, and finding out when you make your moves. You know, it's hard after 40 years.
Yes, it is. We're going to bring everybody up to date on what happened yesterday. We showed the audience Jim's 3 choices. They voted on which one they thought would be best for him. I'm going to catch you up. First, there was Jane. She likes to invite her dates over to swim in her pool. Joyce says that she's meeting a lot of eligible men, but they're not all into dating. They're all into dating younger women. And Betty recently joined a computer dating service. Now, the audience vote was recorded yesterday. We'll get to that a little bit later. Jim's going to remind us who he chose.
I chose Joyce.
Chose Joyce. He's backstage. Say hello to Joyce Nutt. Hi, Joyce.
Hi, Chuck.
Just make yourself at home back there, and we'll get down to business. Tell me about the date.
Well, since Joyce lives quite a distance from me, I made arrangements to go over a day ahead of time because I hadn't checked the place out, so we stayed at the Holiday, or we. Oh. I stayed at the Holiday Inn, right. and then I met her the following morning. And while I was waiting Saturday night, I went on the main street of Ventura, and I blew my rape whistle, and nobody came and got me. Nobody came and got you. In fact, I even had my whistle with me. You know, I'm over here in Hollywood, and I thought maybe I'd go over here in Hollywood and Vine and blow my whistle tonight, but no. Anyway, she came in, dressed very nicely, and she gave me a rose, which I thought was very nice. Very nice. You know, I also gave her a rose, but you know, I have never been on the I've never been on the receiving end. I thought it was very sweet.
Sure. Yeah. So now you meet. What do you think? What do you think when you see her?
I thought she was very nice person.
And you, Joyce?
Oh, I thought he was very witty, very intelligent. I had a great time.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, this is good. So we go upstairs to the top, and they have a carousel. And we sit down, and of course, you know, we say a few things and talk, but food always enters the conversation. Of course, this carousel is going around. Sorry, Doc. and food kept appearing. So we finally decided to have our brunch.
Because you're on this liquid diet, right?
Yeah, I just had my liquid diet.
Did you?
Prime rib.
And that day... that day you went off it.
I cheated a little bit.
That's all right. You got to live.
So we finish our brunch, and we drive up the coast towards Salme.
Great.
And we got up to a little town up there, Danish town, walked around and looked, window shopped. I figured women like to do these things, right?
Yeah.
So I tagged along, and we stopped and bought gifts for our grandkids and chatted, just had a good old
See a lot in
time.
common?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you?
Yeah.
Now, he says he's not too sure when to make a move on women these days. Yesterday he mentioned this to me. Was that obvious to you, Joyce?
Yeah, a little bit. We were walking down the street, and all of a sudden he said, I know Chuck's going to ask us if we held hands. So he said, we better hold hands.
Now, Jim, in the time that I've been on the air, I don't think I've ever asked anybody if they've held hands. But that worked for you, right?
That worked for me for a little bit.
So you're holding hands going down the street.
Oh, yeah.
Having a good time.
We're just waddling down the street having a ball.
Now what happened?
Well, we took all the sights in that we could. We stopped and had a couple, a little Spanish food. After dinner,
what do you mean, like tacos and guacamole?
Oh, yeah, the whole 9 yards. Of course, I didn't have any. No, I fudged a little more, but I didn't eat my dessert.
That's right. He didn't.
Good. However, he did order dessert.
That came with the meal.
How'd the date end?
We left and went back over to the parking lot of the hotel. I helped her exchange her presents and stuff back into her car, and we stood there for a minute, and I gave her a little kiss.
So now your daughter got you on this show, Joyce. Did you go back and tell her how it went?
Oh, yeah, I sure did. I had to tell her all of it. She wanted to hear all the details. Yeah. And by the time I got done with it, she said, I think I really like this man.
Oh, isn't that nice? This worked out very nicely.
Am I going out with her daughter next time, maybe?
I don't know. We can talk to Joyce about that.
I hope not.
Let's take a look and see what the audience picked for you. Joyce, 43%.
Yeah.
Would you like to go out with him again, Joyce?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Come on out.